If you're a console player and a fan of MMOs, you'll be excited to hear that there are quite a few new and old MMOs that are coming to consoles. MMOs have traditionally been mostly for PC players, with console players being heavily neglected by MMO developers. However, in recent years, more and more MMOs have been released on consoles as well, allowing players on all platforms to enjoy the MMO experience together. Now it seems that many developers are prioritizing console players higher than in the past, and there are rumors that even MMO giants like World of Warcraft will be porting to consoles at some point. Whether you're a fan of fantasy or science fiction, there's something for everyone in the upcoming MMO lineup, so get ready to explore new worlds and experience thrilling adventures. Following Funcom's success with the open-world survival genre in Conan Exiles, the studio will be combining survival elements into their upcoming MMO Dune Awakening. Players will fight to survive on the harsh world of Arrakis, made famous in the Dune novels and films. Not much info has been released about the title yet, but players can sign up for the beta on the official Dune Games website. With stunning visuals and a rich story inspired by the classic sci-fi novels of Frank Herbert, Dune Awakening is sure to be a hit among MMO players on PC and consoles alike. While it hasn't been confirmed by Blizzard yet, there are many reasons to believe that World of Warcraft might be coming to consoles in the future. WoW's newest expansion, Dragonflight, is just around the corner, and with it comes a few updates to the game that will make it easier to play on a gamepad. The first is Near Object Interacting, which will automatically target your nearest NPC or object and interact with it. In addition, WoW is also getting Action Combat Mode, which will automatically target the enemy in front of you. Previous updates have also added features such as the Action Cam and Gamepad support, which make it easier to play WoW with a gamepad. Controller icons were also recently data mined from the game, making it seem like console players might be able to travel to Azeroth in the not-too-distant future. Not much info has been released on the upcoming MMO, Into the Echo. A short teaser was released last year for this time travel MMO, showing a character stepping into a portal of some sort. Some info and lore can be gathered on the official website. In addition to being released on PC, it looks like Into the Echo also might get a PlayStation and Xbox release. Palia, the cozy MMO, has developers on the team at Singularity 6 with previous experience from both Blizzard and Riot. The focus in Palia is not on combat, but on having a good time with the community. Activities include fishing, gathering, gardening, and crafting. With its focus on community, Palia seems like a great game for those looking to experience MMO gameplay, without all the stress and competition usually associated with these types of games. No release date has been announced yet, but the game is currently in alpha testing. The developers have said that they are focusing on the PC version at the moment, but that they will expand to the console as fast as possible. Ashfall was announced during the Tokyo Game Show. The post-apocalyptic shooter MMORPG sets the players up against an AI threat in the wasteland that is left of human society. The game is very inspired by the Fallout series, but with Asian influences. Legendary composer Hans Zimmer will compose parts of the score for the game along with Fallout and Elder Scrolls composer Inon Zur, and Steve Mazzaro, the composer for No Time to Die and Dune. The game will be released for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Throne and Liberty is an upcoming MMO from NCSoft. The game was originally going to be a game in the Lineage series, but will now be set in its own IP. Many features inspired by Lineage will still be in the game though, and by the looks of it, Throne and Liberty will try to compete with Black Desert in terms of the player base. The developers at NCSoft are aiming for a 2023 release for Throne and Liberty, and in addition to PC, the game will be available on PlayStation 5. Chrono Odyssey is another upcoming Korean MMO from NPixel. The game was announced in 2020 and was originally set to be released this year, but there has been no word on the release so far in 2022. It will be released for PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5, in addition to mobile devices. Soulframe is a newly announced MMO from Digital Extremes, the creators of Warframe. Many of the developers that worked on Warframe will be working on Soulframe. Soulframe will be a fantasy setting counterpart to Warframe, inspired by nature, restoration, and exploration. The title is still early in development, so the release is still probably a few years away. No info has been released on what platforms Soulframe will be available on, but seeing that Warframe is available on most modern consoles, it is very likely that the game will be widely available for console players. Age of Water is an upcoming MMO inspired by the movie Waterworld. It is set in a post-apocalyptic world that has been flooded. Players will be able to build and customize their own boats and headquarters. The game will be published by Gaijin Entertainment, the publisher of Crossout. which has found success on consoles, so we think it's safe to say that Age of Water will also find its way to consoles once it releases. The Riot MMO is a new MMO being developed by Riot Games, the creators of League of Legends. The game will be set in Runeterra, the same world as League of Legends. Legends of Runeterra, a strategy card game from 2020, was made, in part, to flesh out the world and prepare it for the MMO. Riot has hired many developers with previous experience from major MMOs to make the game, and with League of Legends' enormous fanbase, this is sure to be a massive title. So far, there has been no word about a possible release date, or what platforms the game will be available on, but with such a massive project, we think it's safe to say that Riot will at least be considering releasing it on consoles. Which of these upcoming MMOs are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments. And remember to subscribe to MMORPG.gg for the latest MMO news.